in the audio on our stream. Welcome to the game, and Little will jump on the second pitch, in fact, from Jake Smith and fire it into left field. We've had some audio and visual issues this morning, so we did a system reboot between under 18s and third grade. So apologies if you are just joining us. We're hoping that we've rectified those issues. I didn't get a chance to introduce everybody as they started the game. So Cody Franks will be the batter in the box now, batting in the 2-hole for the Orioles. Jake Smith is the pitcher for the Ryde Hawks. First pitch, 68 miles an hour from Smith. Strike one. The leadoff hitter was Mitch Little, and he singled to centre field. That's all you've missed other than the intro. And we welcome you to this third grade matchup, round 13. It's over the head of the centre fielder. So Cody Franks is going to get a double there over the head of the centre fielder, Matt Kelleher. And Little will move to third. Franks with the double. Brenton Goddard will step in now for his first appearance. He's shortstop for the fixture. As soon as I get a chance, I'll go around the diamond and introduce you to how the Hawks have taken the field defensively. But it is Jake Smith on the mound. Tim Massey behind the dish. And the pitch in 68 miles an hour, called strike one to Brenton Goddard. Brenton Goddard being the shortstop for the fixture for the Orioles. And that's going to miss inside. It's a 1-1. So if you have just joined us, apologies. This is Ryde Baseball Club Game Day Live, brand new platform for the second half of season 24-25. Please make sure you go over and hit like and subscribe to the platform so we can renew our audience. That's on the ground. And the ground out to second base will be recorded, but a run will cross. So the Orioles very quickly ahead here in this game. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. Finn Banura will step in for his first appearance. Banura playing centre field this afternoon. And he'll jump on the first pitch, 67 miles an hour from Smith. Jake Smith is on the mound. Behind the dish, Tim Massey. Christian Morrison is at first base. Matt Haynes is at second. Hamish Lambert is at third. Ryan Reiki is the shortstop. Ethan Sarinsky in left. Matt Kelleher in centre. Ryan Luca in right. And Will Hooper is the designated hitter. That's on the ground. Giving himself plenty of room is Reiki. He's going to fire it over to first, and the out will be recorded, but another run will cross the plate. So those two very quick hits from the Orioles have resulted in very quick runs. A couple of ground outs there, and the runs will cross. So 2 out, 2 on. Sorry, beg your pardon. 2 out, 2 in here in this top of the first innings. And Elliot Collinson will step in now for his first appearance. Collinson playing left field. The first pitch is going to miss inside. The umpire in charge of today's game is Mr. Dave Nenez. The field umpire is Mr. Joel Marchant. The scorers are Tina Lee and Brenta Franks. And we thank those scorers and umpires for their service to this game. Second pitch into Collinson, strike one. So 1-1 is the count now on Collinson. If you are just joining us, apologies for the interruption to the audio and the stream, as that one is lined out to second base to end the innings. So I'll just quickly recap the innings here in this top of the first. A single to Mitch Little, Cody Franks with a double to centre field. Brenton Goddard with a ground out to second base. Finn Banura with a ground out to shortstop. And Elliot Collinson with the line out to second base. If we'd kept batting down, Toby Hughes we would have seen next in the 6-hole. Lee Harty would bat 7. He's a designated hitter. Kobe Dodd will bat 8. And Chase Dodd will bat 9. So the Orioles have taken the field now defensively in this order. Bailey Rosser is the starting pitcher. Behind the dish, the honours go to Cody Franks. First base is Mitchell Little. Second base is Kobe Dodd. Third base is Toby Hughes. The shortstop is Brendan Goddard, beg your pardon. The outfield, Elliot Collinson, who we've just met. Finn Benura in centre. And Chase Dodd in right field. The designated hitter is Lee Harty. Your Ryde Hawks will come to the plate in this order. The shortstop, Ryan Reiki, is about to get us underway here in the bottom of the first. Ethan Zorinsky will bat 2. Matt Kelleher will bat 3. The cleanup is Hamish Lambert. Tim Massey, the catcher, will bat 5. Christian Morrison, first baseman, will bat 6. Matt Haynes in the 7-hole. Will Hooper, the designated hitter, will bat 8. And Ryan Luca, the right fielder, will bat in the 9-hole. Starting pitcher, of course, who we have met is Jake Smith. So apologies for the interruption to the start of our broadcast of this game, third grade, round 13. Last game before the Christmas break, and we will resume halfway through January in what is a 21-round season of games for State League for season 24-25. So we're halfway through round 2 before we head to the Christmas break. That's going to be punctuated, of course, by the AYCs in January, and then we'll be returning in the new year around the Australia Day. I think Australia Day weekend is our next broadcast weekend, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll be back for the Australia Day weekend broadcast, coming to you live and exclusive on the Ryde Baseball Club. Make sure you head over and hit like and subscribe on that Ryde Baseball Club on the YouTube platform, and you will not miss a notification of when we go live for each of the games today. Third grade just currently now into the bottom of the first innings. Second grade first pitch will be at 3:30 p.m. The return fixture of first grade at 6 p.m. And the first pitch in from Rosser to Riki, ball 1. And Riki will chop at that one, 1-1. That's going to sit outside for Riki. So 2 balls, 1. And that one away from Riki as well. So 3-1 the count now for Ryan Riki. And Riki will swing over the top of that one. So full count now for the leadoff hitter, Ryan Riki. And Riki will see that outside and draw the walk. So a leadoff walk here to Ryan Riki in the bottom of the first innings will bring to the plate for his first appearance a left fielder, Ethan Zorinsky. So Ethan Zorinsky looking to his manager for the signal. Riki's taken off. The ball's high for Zorinsky. It's a pretty good throw from the catcher, Franks. But Riki will get there on the outside of the bag and slide in a cloud of dust for a stolen base. A ball on Zorinsky at the plate. And down the chute from Rosser, 68 miles an hour, 1-1. Zarensky's lined that one into left field, but it's been called foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count now on Ethan Zarensky, the long strike. Riki's taken off on the movement. That one's on the ground. Scoop from the shortstop over to Little with the stretch. And it is going to record the out. So Goddard combining with Little for the first out for the Hawks here. Riki will move down to third base. Matt Kelleher will step in now for his first appearance. And the swing there from Kelleher will open his account, 0-1. That one's going to miss inside, kept in front by Franks, 1-1. That's going to miss inside as well. 2 balls, 1. That one sent skyward by Kelleher. Running back on it is the shortstop Goddard. He's been called off by the left fielder Collinson, who's going to take the catch. No opportunity for Riki to tag up at third base and speed home, so that he will remain at third base. And it is 2 out here now for your Ryde Hawks. Hamish Lambert, third baseman, will step in for his first appearance. The first pitch into Lambert, down, ball 1. Two balls. That one chopped away by Lambert. 2 balls, 1. That's going to sit up for Lambert. So 3-1. That's going to miss inside. So Lambert will draw the walk from the 4-hole. We'll bring to the plate for his first appearance Tim Massey. Hawks with runners now on the corners. Tying run at second base. No outs up Tim Massey's sleeve. And the first pitch in to Massey from Rosser outside, ball one. And that's a balk called on Bailey Rosser. So Ryan Riku will come home and Hamish Lambert will advance to second base. So the tying run now standing in scoring position for Tim Massey. So 1 ball is the count on the batter, with the balk not counting against the batter. I think that's hit Tim Massey on the elbow. It has. A hit by pitch there for Tim Massey in the 5-hole. Christian Morrison, the first baseman, will step in now for his first appearance. Tying run at second base, go ahead run at first base in a very early part of this game. Morrison's hit the choppy hit. It's full stretch there from the third baseman Hughes, and the out will be recorded. Hughes a robber there, robbing Morrison of the hit, and the Hawks of opportunity to tie up this game. So after one complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is MacArthur 2, Ryde 1. We'll be back very shortly for the top of the second. Good afternoon, welcome back to the top of the second innings. Toby Hughes, who just made the good play at third base, will step in now for his first appearance. He's lined that one back at Smith, who's just reached out, Wily Coyote'd it. Nice take there from Jake Smith. One pitch, one out, all Smith. Stepping in for his first appearance will be the 7-hole hitter and designated hitter, Lee Harty. The first pitch into Harty, 70 miles an hour from Smith, up ball one. Harty's fired that one to Reiki, sets his feet, and over to Morrison for the second out. So just the 3 pitches here for Jake Smith. And there's 2 away here in the top of the second. Kobe Dodd will step in now for his first appearance. Dodd, the second baseman. And down the chute from Smith, struck 1. And that's going to catch 272 miles an hour. So 0-2 the count. And Dodd's going to swing at that, get enough of it to keep himself alive. And Dodd will go down on strike. So just the 7 pitches there for Jake Smith to retire the Orioles here in the top of the second. Don't go anywhere. Heaps of baseball still to come your way. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the second. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the second innings. If you are just joining us, Orioles plating 2 in the first, Hawks responding with 1 in the first. No runs, just for 7 pitches for Jake Smith and the Orioles in the top of the first. And Matt Haynes is stepping in now for the 7th in the 7th hole to get us underway here in the second half of the second innings. To 1-1 the count now on Haynes. That's going to miss inside. So 2-1. And the swing there from Haynes is going to level up the count. It's starting to get a little warmer here at Elas Hall. Nothing like the ridiculous temperatures of yesterday. 29 degrees, which is the top for today. As Haynes sees that one outside to fill up the count. So full count now for the leadoff, Matt Haynes. And Haynes will draw the walk. So the tying run aboard here in the early part of this game. Will Hooper, the designated hitter, will step in for his first appearance batting in the 8 hole. That's hit Hooper. Skimmed him on the elbow on the way through. He seems okay. Let's have a look. Yep, he's fine. So that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the right fielder and 9-hole hitter Ryan Luca. Runners on first and second. None out here for the Hawks. Bottom 2. The pitch is down for Luca. And Haynes and Hooper will steal. Haynes taking off very quickly on the pitch. Hooper, the trail steal. It's probably not even the right term, but the fielder's choice steal, I should say. And Ryan Luca now has Hawks in scoring position, and none out here in this bottom of the second innings. So 2 balls is the count on Ryan Luca. So batting in the 9 hole for your Ryde Hawks. That's outside for Luca, so 3 straight balls. And that's going to catch the zone 69 miles an hour from Rosser. 3-1. That one's on the ground from Luca. He's got pretty good wheels, but he won't beat it out, but he will score the run, and the Hawks will tie up this game on the ground out there to Ryan Luca. And that will bring to the plate for his second appearance Ryan Reiki. Will Hooper will also move down to third base on the ground out, so runner still in scoring position for the Hawks. Reiki drew a walk in his first appearance. He's going to see that one inside. 68 miles an hour from Rosser, ball 1. Big swing there from Reiki. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And Reiki with the swing. He's going to level up the count. 2-2. Reiki will see that one up, no chase. So full count now for the young shortstop. And Reiki will draw a second walk. So Hawks now with runners on the corners, 1 out here. Ethan Zorinsky will step in for his second appearance. A ground out to shortstop. It's going to be a quick visit here from the MacArthur manager. So just quick recap of the innings. A lead-off walk to Matt Haynes. Will Hooper hit by pitch. Haynes and Hooper with the double steal put them into scoring position for Ryan Luca, who hit the ground out to second base, scoring Matt Haynes. And Ryan Reiki with a walk now means that the Hawks have 1 in, 2 on the corners in fact, and 1 out. And the 2-hole hitter, Ethan Zarinsky, is the batter in the box. As I said, he grounded out to shortstop in his first at bat. And the first pitch into Zarinsky, strike 1. And a choppy swing there from Zarinsky. It will go foul down the left field line. Just end up being a long strike for Riki and Zarinsky. No movement from Hooper at third base. 0-2. Turn there from Rosser. Riki back very quickly. No movement from Hooper. So still just the 2 strikes. Here is the count on Zarinsky. Riki's taken off. Zarinsky's put it on the ground. No, he hasn't. It's fouled off. We were in a game a couple of weeks ago and a young under-18s base runner stole second base 7 times and had to keep coming back because the batter behind him was fouling it off. He eventually stole it, and so he stole second base 8 times, and then they made him steal third. So he stole 9 bases in the inning. Only gets credited for 2 of them, but he ran, we think we did the maths, and he ran something like 240 meters or something in the stolen bases, the 9 stolen bases. That's straight back up the middle. Second base is standing right on the base. He didn't take it cleanly, so the out will be recorded at second base. The run will cross, and Ethan Zarinsky will get aboard with the fielder's choice. A little bit of a shift there from the Orioles fielders, and Kobe Dodd was standing virtually exactly where the ball was hit. But wasn't super clean. He did make the out at second base, so it is 2 away here now for the Hawks. And in the batter's box is Matt Kelleher. Fly out to left field for him. And the first pitch you will see in from Rosser, down, called strike 1, 69 miles an hour. Turn from Rosser. Zarinsky's very quick. Zarinsky's taken off. That's into left field for a base hit. So Kelleher will get aboard with what sounded almost like a broken bat single, actually. Anyone else but me hear that? So the single to centre field for Kelleher. Zorinsky had taken off very, very quickly. So no fielder's choice option play there for the centre fielder, Benura. So the Hawks now with runners on first and second, but it is 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Hamish Lambert will step in now for his second appearance. Drew a walk in his first. Zorinsky's taken off again. No attempt at from Franks. So 1 ball is the count on Lambert, and the Hawks now with runners on the corners, and both of these young base runners with exceptional speed. And Kelleher's taken off, and he'll be allowed to take second base too. So 2 balls now on Lambert, and a couple of stolen bases for the Hawks. But no outs up Lambert's sleeve. That's going to sit up again. So 3 straight balls for Hamish Lambert. And that's at the feet of Franks. Hamish Lambert will draw the walk. So a load of bases now for the Hawks. And it is 2 out, and we'll bring to the plate for his second appearance Tim Massey. Massey was hit by pitch in his first at bat. The Hawks have plated 2 in the inning to take the lead in this game. Can they extend it with no outs up their sleeves? And Hamish Lambert's going to be out on the base paths. So the pick off there, the back door from Cody Franks. And Hamish Lambert will be out on the base paths. Tim Massey not getting an opportunity to really do anything in that at bat. And that is the end of the second innings. The Red Stitches scoreboard, Hawks 3, Orioles 2. We'll be back for the top of the third. Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the third innings. The final hitter from the starting lineups we were seeing in the box right now, that's Chase Dodd. And 2 balls is the count on Dodd. Batting in the 9 hole immediately after his cousin Kobe Dodd. So 3 straight balls there for Dodd. Thank you. 3 balls. So beg your pardon, Chase Dodd will draw a walk from the 9 hole. That's going to turn the order over. And Mitchell Little will step in for his second appearance. Little singling to centre field in his first at bat. The first pitch into Little, down ball 1. .61 miles an hour from Smith, 2 balls. And that's down the chute from Smith, 2-1. That's going to miss down 2, so 3 balls, 1 strike. The count now for Mitchell Little. And Little will draw a walk. The go-ahead run now at first base for the Orioles, and will bring to the plate for his second appearance Cody Franks. Franks with a double to centre field. Now has runners on first and second. None out here, top 3. And the bunt showed there from Franks. It's going to end up being a ball on the batter. Beg your pardon, it's a strike. The bunt shown again. It was called foul very quickly into the body of Franks. So 2 strikes now on Franks. I'd be surprised to see the bunt again. And Franks will go down on strikes. So Jake Smith will pick up his first strikeout of the afternoon, and the first out here of the Orioles in the top of the 3rd. Brendan Goddard, the shortstop, will step in now for his second appearance. An RBI ground out to second base for him in the top of the 1st. The runners have taken off. The throw from Massey is not going to get the advancing Dodd. So the Orioles move down 90 feet. Just a single ball on Brendan Goddard. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second. One out here, top three. Down the chute from Smith. 63 miles an hour. 1-1. That one's straight back up the middle. This time it's going to get past Smith. One run's going to cross. The second one's going to be waved in, and it's going to beat the ball to the plate. So 2 runs will cross there on the double to centre field for Brendan Goddard. So 1 out, 1 on, 2 in here for the Orioles. They regain the lead in this game. My scoreboard's gone mental on me. That one's up and over everyone's heads from Banura. Sorry for all that beeping, but the scoreboard lost its score, so I had to reset it. That one's on the ground, scooped by the third baseman Lambert, checking the runner. He'll take the out at first. So Banura will be out on the ground out. Goddard will move down to third base, and Elliot Collinson will step in now for his second appearance, a line out to second base in his first at bat. The first pitch in from Smith, 62 miles an hour down the chute, struck one. That one's on the ground. Reiki with the scoop full of dust, fires it over to Morrison. He'll take the ball at his feet, and the ground out will be recorded. No further runs will cross, and that will be the end of the Orioles here. They plate 2 and take the lead on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It's MacArthur 4, Ryde 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the third. Welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Tim Massey will step in to get us underway. Didn't complete his time at bat in the bottom of the second innings with the Hawks being out on the base paths. This time he has empty bases and there are plenty of outs up his sleeve. And he's locked that one on the ground. Goddard with the scoop over to Little, and the out will be recorded. So one pitch, one out here in the bottom of the third. So Christian Morrison, now the batter in the box. He had a ground out to third base in his first at bat. And 2 balls now on Morrison. And just a shout out to Travis Bazzana, who'll be doing a special appearance at the Blue Sox tomorrow. 11 a.m. if you want to hear Travis talk, and 12 noon if you'd like a Travis autograph. That's tomorrow, the 15th of December at the Blue Sox. Travis Bazzana, one of our Ryde favourites, and had a fantastic young career, and it proceeded into a stellar college career, and he's going to be at the Blue Sox on Sunday talking about what it was like to be the #1 overall pick in the 2024 MLB draft. Got to tell you, not a dry eye in the Hawks house that day, as young Travis Bazzana was the #1 overall pick. Back to the game here, and Bailey Ross's time on the mound is complete. Call to the Leagues Hub bullpen, and it looks like we have number 54. No. Okay, so the new pitcher is Jackson Delamar. So Jackson Delamar is the new pitcher, taking over the pitching responsibilities from Bailey Rossa with his 2.1 innings of work, keeping the Hawks to 3 runs. So Delamar is the new pitcher. Just a quick recap of the innings: a ground out to Tim Massey and a walk to Christian Morrison. And a shout out to Travis Bazzana, home for Christmas. I've got to say, Jenny and Gary have got to be pretty happy with that. Their young bloke has been very much in the spotlight, and it'll be nice to have him home in the living room, just being treated like a son and brother for a couple of weeks over the Christmas break. And Travis will probably love that just as much. So if you want to see Travis tomorrow, he'll be at the Blue Sox. I think there might be a post on our page going up later today in relation to that. But for now, we're back to the third grade game. Matt Haynes will step in now for his second appearance. A walk. He drew a walk in his first at bat. He'll be the first Hawk to face Jackson Delamar, of course, with that pitching change just moments ago. Christian Morrison poised there, and Delamar has hit Haynes. So Matt Haynes with the hit by pitch, just looks okay, jogging down to first. Looks like it was in the sort of meaty part of the upper part of the leg. And Will Hooper will step in now for his second appearance, the first against Jackson Delamar. In fact, Will Hooper was hit by pitch in his first at bat earlier in this game, the bottom of the second to be exact. Oh, crikey, it's hit him again. Just skimming his elbow, but so just back-to-back hit by pitches there. There's no malice involved in that. Just a young pitcher. So the Hawks now with runners on loaded bases, in fact. Ryan Luca will step in for his second appearance, batting in the 9 hole. The ground out to second base in his first at bat. Now has 1 out, loaded bases. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. And the first pitch into Luca, 71 miles an hour from Delamar, up ball 1. That's going to sit up for Luca, 2 balls. It's going to sit outside for Luca, so 3 balls. And Ryde Luca will draw a walk, and it is an RBI walk. So this game is now tied again. Let's turn the order over for the Hawks. Ryan Reiki will step in now for his third appearance. Loaded bases. Reiki's drawn 2 walks and had a stolen base already today. You'll see the first pitch in from Delamar, up ball 1. And that's up and out for Reiki, 2 balls. So 3 balls now for Ryan Reiki. And Ryde Reiki will draw a walk. So loaded bases walk there to Ryan Reiki. And the situation remains 1 out, loaded bases, is going to warrant a visit from the MacArthur manager. And Delamar's time on the mound looks like it may be done. So it looks like the designated hitter is going to come into this game, and he'll take up the fielding position at first base. The previous first baseman, Mitch Little, looks like he's going to take up the pitching responsibilities. I've been around this game too long where I'm getting these changes before they're made through the umpire and the scorers. But Mitch Little taking over the pitching responsibilities here. Lee Harty has gone to first base. Around the diamond I go. Mitch Little is on the mound. Behind the dish, Cody Franks. First base is Lee Harty. Second base is Kobe Dodd. Third base is Toby Hughes. The shortstop is Brendan Goddard. Left field is Elliot Collinson. Centre field is Finn Benura. And right field is Chase Dodd. No designated hitter any longer in this game. And Mitchell Little is the new pitcher here. The first of the Hawks to face him will be Ethan Zorinsky. Zorinsky batting in the 2 hole for your Ryde Hawks. The innings recap goes like this: a ground out to Tim Massey, Christian Morrison drawing a walk. Matt Haynes was hit by pitch, as was Will Hooper, his second for the game. Ryan Luca drawing a walk, and Ryan Reiki drawing his third walk of the game. And that is how we have a load of bases. Just the one out here in this bottom of the third innings. Hawks taking the lead here. Seesaw in game. We've had 3 changes of lead already in this game. Orioles played in 2 in the first, 2 in the second, none in the third. Hawks played in 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and so far 2 in the third. So Liddell looks like he has finished his warm-up pitches, just resetting his field. Moving the chess pieces around is Liddell. Okay, so everyone seems they're set, and Zorinsky will step in for his third appearance. The first pitch in from Liddell, 67 miles an hour, called a strike 1. Zorinsky's jumped on it. It's going to pop out to shortstop. It won't be deep enough for a sacrifice fly. So the pop out to shortstop is the second out, and no movement from the Hawks on the base paths. Stepping in for his third appearance will be Matt Kelleher, a fly out to left, a single to centre, and a stolen base. Can he clear the base paths here for the Hawks? That's down for Kelleher, ball 1. One on one. Kelleher sent that one skyward. It's a big chase, and Goddard's not going to make it cleanly. Hooper's going to cross. Luca's going to cross. Reiki will move down to third. So 2 runs here will cross for the Hawks. A big chase there from Brendan Goddard, and the catch not taken safely. I'll see how the scorers put that one in the box, but it doesn't matter to me. What it means to me, though, is that 2 runs is crossed and a base path is now empty. Hawks standing at third and second. Reiki and Kelleher. Lambert is the batter in the box. And that's up and out from Little, 61 miles an hour. And that's 62 miles an hour into the zone, 1-1. So the strike's called on Lambert. He stepped out of the box without calling for time. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count on Hamish Lambert. This time the time call is made. That's well outside. 2-2. Lambert sent that one skyward. Chases on from the fielders, but Lambert knew it was going to be on the roof. He'll keep himself alive at the plate. It is 2 out here for the Hawks, bottom 3. That one straight back up the middle, Little with the scoop. He's going to run most of the way, underhanded to Harty, and the out will be recorded. But not before the Hawks plate 4. They regain the lead here in this game, 7 runs to 4. The Red Stitches scoreboard will be back shortly for the top of the 4th.
Be careful, Matt's microphone's above it. Matt needs to do a better job of marking. No, what am I doing? I'm doing nothing for Kelleher. Nuttles over there. Straight in? Yeah, straight swap. Tina, Nuttall for Kelleher. Straight out, straight swap. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Good, mate.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the top of the 4th. We have one defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Matthew Nuttall has come into the game, taking up the fielding responsibilities in centre field for Matt Kelleher. Straight swap there. Nuttall for Kelleher. And the pitch in from Smith. Is it called strike? The batter in the box is Toby Hughes. And he's gone on the swing there too, 72 miles an hour from Smith. So 0-2 is the count now on Hughes, the third baseman. And that's Skyward from Hughes. The call from Haynes was early. I've got it. And the catch is made in shallow right field. Lee Harty, the now first baseman, will step in for his second appearance. A ground out to shortstop in his first at bat. Harty will swing at the first pitch from Smith. Fouled off. 0-1. It's on the ground, scooped and thrown away from Christian Morrison. So Lee Harty will get a board. It's probably going to be charged as an error against the third baseman there. So Harty will be aboard here. 1 out, 1 on. Kobe Dodd will step in now for his second appearance. Strike out. That one on the ground. Hamish Lambert will combine with Matt Haynes, will combine with Christian Morrison, and the ground into the double play will end the Orioles here in the top of the 4th. Nice turn there from the Hawks infield. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the inning.
was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in a fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the bottom of the fourth innings, and stepping in to get us underway for your Ryde Hawks is Tim Massey. No defensive changes to the Orioles. Mitchell Little is out for his second innings of work, and the first pitch into Massey is a ball. The second one also outside, 2 balls. And that will be down the chute, 63 miles an hour for Little. 2 balls, 1 is the count. And Massey with the swing, 61 miles an hour from Little. So 2-2 now for Tim Massey, hitting in the 5-hole, catching for the game today for your third grade Hawks lineup. Massey's fired that one into right field. It's going to find grass. So Massey with the leadoff single to right field. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Christian Morrison. A walk and a ground out for Christian Morrison. This morning, or this afternoon I should say. One ball now on Morrison. And he's lifted that one into centre field, moving back and not taking the catch. Over his shoulder was the shortstop. Centre field's come in, picked it up. Benuris fired it in, and Massey's going to be out at second base. So Massey tagging up there on the fly ball, not being caught, moved down to second base and out on the fielder's choice play. So Matt Hayes will step in now for his third appearance. He's drawn a walk and also hit by pitch. Christian Morrison on the base paths. 1 away here for the Hawks in the bottom of the fourth. So 1 ball is the count now on Haynes. 63 miles an hour from Little. Pick-off attempt. Cloud of dust for Morrison. That's outside. Make it difficult, but I think Morrison's going to be out. So it was a very outside pitch for Cody Franks. He fired it down. And, Christian Morrison is out on the base paths here for the Hawks. So 2 out here. So 2 balls is the count on Haynes, the batter in the box. That's outside as well, so 3 balls. And that's going to catch the inside from Little. 62 miles an hour, 3-1. And that's going to catch the plate. Full count. That one's fouled off by Haynes. And Haynes will draw the walk. But it's 2 out here for the Hawks. And William Hooper will step in for his 3rd appearance. A couple of hit by pitches for Hooper. Called strike there on Hooper. With Haynes back quickly to second base. Sorry, to first base, should I say. And the swing there from Hooper. So Little ahead in the count here, 0-2. And that's going to be outside for Hooper. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the catch will be taken at second base by Kobe Dodd. That will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. No change to the score. The Register scoreboard after 4 complete. It is Ryde 7, MacArthur 4. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 5th. After the clippity-clop music interlude, we're back to the top of the 5th innings. Stepping in to get us underway will be the 9-hole hitter and right fielder Chase Dodd. In fact, we've got a pinch hitter here. I'll take that back. We have a pinch hitter. So this is, let me just get it right. Cooper Owen. So Cooper Owen has come into pinch hit here for the Orioles in the top of the 5th. And no changes defensively for your Ryde Hawks. In fact, I take that back. There are changes for the Hawks. And the ground out will be recorded. And that shortstop play there was made by Lincoln Gruppala. So Lincoln Gruppala's come into the game for, looks like, Ryan Reiki. That may be the only change. No, Reiki's gone to second base. So Lincoln Gruppala's come into the game for Matt Haynes. And a swap on the infield. Gruppala to short. Reiki to second base. And it's turned the order over for the Orioles. Mitch Little will step in for his 3rd appearance. Jake Smith is still the pitcher of record. And it's a 1-1 count now on Little, a single to centre field and a walk for him in this game. I think that's the only change. Morrison still at first, Reiki at second, Lambert at third, Gruppala is at short, Zorinsky in left, Nuttall in centre, and Luca in right. Massey remains behind the dish. So those changes there during the half innings break. Mitch Little is the batter in the box. 1-2 count. That one's on the ground. Lambert with the dive to stop it. But it won't be enough to beat Little to first base. So another third base robber there, but this one will go in as a hit to third base for Mitch Little. Lambert did a great job stopping that one, getting to the outfield, but the hit there will see Little get aboard. He had to motor. And he did. It brings to the plate Cody Franks. Franks with a double to centre field and a strikeout this afternoon. And down the chute from Smith, 71 miles an hour. Strike one. Franks has sent that one into the top of the fence. 0-2. Little's taken off. It wasn't clean in the dirt from Massey. Little's going to take the stolen base, and he's appears to be maybe a little bit hurt down there at second base. Just putting his body on the line for his team. Helmet off, in hand. You can see him there on the bottom of the screen. So 1-2 is the count on Franks at the plate. Little putting himself in scoring position. That one's fouled off by Franks. Franks with the double to centre field. So Little putting himself in a position to come around and score if Franks was to do that again. One away here for the Orioles. Top 5. And that one sent skyward by Franks. Count remains 1-2. If you are tuning in today and it's your first time, go over to our homepage and YouTube channel, Ryde Baseball Club, and hit like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications when we go live again. That one's fouled off by Franks. First pitch of second grade scheduled for 3:30 p.m. this afternoon. The return fixture of first grade 6 p.m. It's Bacon on a Stick night at the ballpark. Our final home round before the end of the 2024 calendar year. Can you believe it? Another one has rolled by. That one's on the ground. Lambert not able to stop it this time. Zorinsky with the scoop. Little's going to be satisfied with a single base. Franks is going to be satisfied with a single base. And a single to left field for Cody Franks. It's going to put Orioles on the corners and bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Brendan Goddard. Goddard with an RBI ground out to second base and a double to centre field in his at-bats already this afternoon. A quick visit to Jake Smith. That's his time on the mound done. Outstanding assignment from the young Smith. 3.1 innings of work. It's going to bring call to the Leagues Hub bullpen. Liam Sainsbury will come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Jake Smith. So just as Liam Sainsbury gets his instructions from his catcher, we'll go around the inning. We'll recap the inning. A ground out to pinch hitter Cooper Owen to get us underway here in the top of the fifth. A single to third base for Mitch Little. A single to left field for Cody Franks. And that is all she wrote so far here in this top of the fifth innings. Orioles plating 2 in the first, 2 in the second, none in the third, none in the fourth. Here we are sitting in the fifth. Your Ryde Hawks plating 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 4 in the third to hold the 7-4 lead that they do on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Plenty of baseball still to come your way. Thank you for tuning in. If it is your first time viewing on our stream, we appreciate your support. If you're a regular viewer, again, we thank you likewise for your continued support of our broadcast. The boys have worked really hard this morning against some technological, and it's even a word, technological odds. We've had to do a couple of reboots. We've got internet dongles sitting on ice bricks. The boys will do whatever they have to get you the best stream. We have 3 or 4 cameras here, and we were down to 1 for most of under 18s. The reboot again got us back online, and here we are now. Liam Sainsbury ready to take on his first pitching assignment in this game. The first, as I said, the first of the Orioles is Brendan Goddard, the shortstop. Goddard's going to show bunt. That pitch has got away from Massey. No movement from Little at third, but Franks will move down to second base on the wild pitch. So 1-0 is the count now on Goddard. Looks like a bit of a correction happening out there at second base. Umpire asking for something to happen at second base. Looks like a replacement bag. It looks like it's a damaged base. So base replaced. Never seen that in a game before. The base has been replaced and we're back to the game. 1 ball is the count on Brendan Goddard. He's been standing down there for a while actually. He's had a pitching change and a base change. That's outside from Sainsbury. 2 balls, no movement from Little. It's outside. 3 straight balls. And down the chute from Sainsbury, 76 miles an hour, 3-1. And that's outside, so Goddard will draw the walk. The bases are loaded with Orioles now. Go ahead run steps to the plate in the form of Finn Benura. Ground out to shortstop, a ground out to third base for Benura this afternoon. Benura's going to foul the first pitch from Sainsbury off 76 miles an hour. 0-1. Not one sent skyward by Benura, moving across and not taking the catch out there in right field, and the ball's on its way out. Little's going to cross. Franks is going to cross. The ball not gloved by Massey. It was a pretty good relay by the Hawks, but the play not able to be made at home plate, and 2 runs will cross. So the double to right field there by Finn Benura. And the Orioles will plate 2 runs here. 1 out, still 2 on. Runners at second and third, Benura and Goddard. And stepping in now for his third appearance is Elliot Collinson, a left fielder. Line out to second base, a ground out to shortstop. 1 away, 2 in, 2 on. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. That one's fired into the fence by Collinson. Strike 1. That's above the head of Collinson. 1-1. That one's on the ground. Gruppala with the scoop. He'll take the out. The run will cross and the game is tied. Whoever tied ball game, Toby Hughes will step in for his third appearance. A line out to Smith, a pop out to Haynes at second base. And it is 2 out now here, but there is a runner at third base, Finn Benura. Base is clearing double. That's fired into the air by Hughes. 0-1. Still just under an hour to play in this game. 45 minutes, probably more indicative. As that one sent skyward, and Riki's going to camp himself under it and take the catch at second base. So Toby Hughes will fly out to end the half innings. The runner will be stranded, but not before the Orioles play 3 and tie up the ball game. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas my true love gave to me. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
We have to wait to the next innings break to see what the 6th day of Christmas will bring us. Stepping in now for his 3rd appearance is Ryan Luca. No defensive changes for the Orioles. Luca batting in the 9 hole for your Ryde Hawks. A ground out and a walk against his line item. Player line, should I say. Today, called strike 1, 62 miles an hour from Little. And Lucas chopped away at that one. It will be foul. So 0-2 the count. That's outside for Luca. 1 ball 2. That one's on the ground. Third baseman not clean. Luca's pretty quick. The volley won't see it to first base in time. So Luca with the single to third base to get us underway here in this bottom of the 5th innings. It's going to turn the order over, and Ryan Reiki will step in for his 4th appearance. 3 walks here today for Ryan Reiki. Turn from Little. Ryan Luca back in a cloud of dust. It's outside, says umpire Ninez, ball 1. Another turn there from Little. Another cloud of dust from Luca. And that's been fired into left field by Ryan Reiki. So the single to left for Ryan Reiki, and both the Hawks Ryans here, Luca and Reiki, are aboard here in the bottom of the 5th. Luca representing the go-ahead run. Zorinsky will step in now for his 4th appearance. Ethan Zorinsky with the ground out to shortstop, reached on a fielder's choice, and then a pop out to shortstop in shallow left field. Zorinsky showing bunt there. In fact, that one was definitely a ball, but it's going to go in the books as a strike. Ethan Zorinsky having to come right around to put that bunt down. So the ball turned into a strike very quickly. And Cody Franks seeing Ryde Riki with the big lead there, fires it down to Lee Harty, and Riki will be out on the base paths. So 1-1 is the count now on Ethan Zorinsky. Ryan Lucas still stands safely at second base. He represents the go-ahead run, but it is 1 out now here for the Hawks. Lucas taken off. That one sent skyward by Zorinsky. It's going to be foul. A 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count now on Ethan Zorinsky. So 1-2, 1 out, go ahead run standing at second base. And Ethan Zorinsky fires that one into deep centre field. And Ethan Zorinsky's got some wheels, head back, and he's going. Luca's going to cross. Zorinsky's going to be waved. No, he's not. And yes, he is. So Ethan Zorinsky with the in the park home run. He's going to plate 2 runs here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 5th. Really well hit ball there from Ethan Zorinsky, and saw the gap in right centre field that I've been watching for a bit now, and stuck it right down into the ELS graveyard. And 2 runs crossed there. Hawks regaining the lead here, 9 runs to 7 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. And that's going to bring to the plate. We've got a pinch hitter here. This is Cash Robinson from under 18s, is coming in to pinch hit for Matthew Nuttall, who came into the game to field for Matt Kelleher. So Cash Robinson making a 3rd grade hitting appearance. So the change just being made through the scorers now. Cash Robinson will step in. He has empty base paths, courtesy of Ethan Zorinsky's in the park home run. I'm giving it to him. And Robinson will swing. He'll scoop. He'll go foul. 0-1. And a big swing there from Robinson. 63 miles an hour from Little. 0-2. That one sent skyward by Robinson. It's going to drop, I think it is. So the half volley there into the glove of Finn Benura. But into shallow centre field for the single to Cash Robinson. Hamish Lambert will step in now for his 4th appearance. Drew a couple of walks and a ground out to first base. We've got a pinch runner. So this is a busy line for the scorers. Ryan Chu has come into pinch run for Cash Robinson. So Cash Robinson with the single to centre field. Ryan Chu will come into pinch run, and Hamish Lambert will step in for his 4th appearance. 2 out here for the Hawks in this bottom of the 5th innings. They have regained the lead here as Chu takes off. Strike 1 called on Lambert, and the stolen base for Ryan Chu. And Hamish Lambert sent that one skyward. Moving in will be Finn Bandura. So he'll make the 2nd out there. Beg your pardon, it was only 1 out. So that is the 2nd out now for the Hawks. Ryde too will remain at second base. Tim Massey will step in now for his fourth appearance, beg your pardon. A hit by pitch, a ground out and a single to right field for Massey. The first pitch in from Little, strike one. Chu's taken off. He's going to be allowed to take second base by Franks. The 1-1 is the count now for Massey. That's up and out. 2-1. And the big swing there from Massey. 2-2. And Massey got hold of enough of that to keep himself at the plate down into the pathway to the YMCA centre. 2-2. That's hit Massey in the hip. You saw it coming in. He braced himself. So Christian Morrison will step in now for his fourth appearance. A ground out, a walk, and reached on a fielder's choice. Those runners on the corners. Outside, ball one for Morrison. That one's fired into right centre field by Morrison. Definitely going to score Chu. Massey will get safely to second base and the Hawks will extend their lead here. 10 runs to 7 with the single by Morrison. We'll bring to the plate for his first appearance. Lincoln Gruppala came into the game defensively an inning ago. He will step in now for his first plate appearance. Massey standing at second. Morrison standing at first. 2 out. What was that noise? Did you hear it? What? Sounded like a whale. I thought it might have been in my cans. I don't know if you guys have heard that at home, but it was just a very loud, it's probably some motorbike or something on Kent Road, and that one's lifted into left field, taking back and casually taking the catch is Elliot Collinson. So the fly out to left will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the third, but not before they plate 3 runs and extend their, or regain and extend the lead here. 10 runs to 7. We'll be back for the top of the 6th.
So we have 4 to 9, 9 to 8, 8 to 4, and we have Clifford into Sainsbury on the mound. Clifford into Sainsbury on the mound.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the sixth. We do have a number of defensive changes here for the Hawks. We've got the first of which is Ryan Clifford has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Liam Sainsbury. Tim Massey remains behind the dish. Christian Morrison remains at first. Ryan Chu is at second, and Lincoln Gruppler, who we've already met, is at shortstop. Just making the nice scoop there. Hamish Lambert remains at third. Ethan Zarinsky remains in left. And Ryan Luca has moved to centre field. And it looks like Ryan Reiki has moved out to right field. So a number of changes there. The most important of which is Ryan Clifford is the new pitcher of record. One out here for the Orioles. Kobe Dodd stepping in for his third appearance. I beg pardon, I take it back. We've got a pitch hitter. So this is a Hearn. This is Cooper Ahern. So 1-1 is the count on Cooper Ahern. And a big swing back into the field, Mike. Yeah, it did. Straight back into the field, Mike. Not a camera though. Yay. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count on Cooper Ahern. And that one sent skyward by Ahern and will be foul. 72 miles an hour from Clifford. And that's called high by umpire Niners. Big groan from the Hawks faithful. 2-2 the count now on Ahern. That will be up, that one. So full count. And the swing from Ahern there will take it out of account, and Ahern will head back to the dugout. 2 out here for Ryan Clifford and your Ryde Hawks, and we've got another pinch hitter here. This is Lachlan New. So Lachlan New from under 18s is coming in to pinch hit. A walk and a ground out for Lachlan New. I beg your pardon, they're the numbers for Chase Dodd. So Lachlan New stepping in for his first appearance. He's got a very interesting strap around his chest there, around his hips. I've not seen that before. Like a back strap, yeah. Like a brace. So that one fouled off, 76 mile an hour from Clifford. And it's fouled off by New. I think I've just got a 2-strike count here on Lachlan New, as does the plate umpire, Mr. Dave Ninez. And New sent that one skyward. Coming around and taking the sliding catch was Ryan Reiki. And that will be the end of the Orioles here in the top of the 6th innings. So we'll take... I don't think we're really going to have time for a quick break here. Mitch Little seems to want to get this innings, bottom of the innings, started as quickly as possible. And he's got his team out on the field lickety-split here, hoping to get the Hawks out and have another chance for his boys to have a bat in the top of the 7th. So bottom of the 6th we are. And the first Hawk to face Mitch here in this bottom of the 6th innings will be Will Hooper, unless we've got a pinch hitter. Looks like we might have. So we've got a pinch hitter here, Cameron Howey. Cameron Howey will step in from the left side for his first appearance here this afternoon. That's going to miss inside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike is the count now for Howey. As Howey sends that one into shallow left field. The chase is on. It's going to find grass, and Cameron Howey will get the hit there. Probably a single to shortstop in reality, but it was in shallow left field, right down the left field line. A lot of hang time. So in reality, just a couple of more minutes left in this game, as that one's in the dirt and away from the catcher, and Howey will move down to second base on the wild pitch. Ryan Luca is the batter in the box. A ground out to second base, a walk and a single. That's what I say. And he sees those 2 pitches inside from Little, beg your pardon. So 2 balls now on Ryan Luca. And that's going to catch the outside, 61 miles an hour from Little. 2-1. And Lucas fired that one into left field. So Howay will be satisfied with 90 feet. Ryan Luca with the line drive in to left field is going to turn the Hawks order over. And stepping in for his 5th appearance will be Ryan Reiki. 3 walks and a single for Ryan Reiki. Now has runners on the corners. Ryan Luca with absolute wheels. And a real opportunity for the Hawks to extend their lead here. Luca's taken off, no surprise. And a called strike on Ryan Reiki. So runners in scoring position now, 2 of them for Ryan Reiki. Something's happened to Ryan Luca at second base. He's got a lot of crap on out there. Oh, it's a shoelace. There we go. Shoelace undone. So 1 strike is the count on Ryan Reiki. And now that is 2 strikes for Reiki. So 0-2. None out here, bottom 6. And the big swing from Reiki will send him back to the dugout. Mitch Little will pick up his first strikeout of the afternoon. And that will bring an intentional walk here for Ethan Zarinsky. So that's going to load up the bases with Hawks and bring to the plate. Now, I don't know who this is going to be. It's probably Ryan Chu. It should be Ryan Chu, and it is. So Ryan Chu will step in for his first offensive appearance. He's been in the game for a couple of innings now, fielding at second base. Came in to pinch run for Cash Robinson. And the first pitch into Chu is a called strike 1. Bases loaded with Hawks here, just the 1 out, bottom 6 in what will be the final moments of this game. That's in the dirt away from Franks. No movement from Howay. 1-1 is the count. Hawks holding a 10-7 lead here in this game. A bit of a seesawing event as it was, but regaining the lead in the 5th. And I think that they'll have done enough to hold on to that lead with the almost in the books now. The plate out at home, and the second out will be recorded. And it will be enough time to go out for the top of the 7th. So the ground into double play will end the half innings here, but it won't end the game. And we will take a break and be back for the top of the 7th. Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the 7th. I called it too early. I thought the 6 would see us done, but the Orioles turning the double play just minutes outside of the 10-minute rule. And the top of the order, Mitch Little is the batter in the box. The first pitch in from Ryan Clifford, strike 1, 74 miles an hour. And that's going to be outside. 74 miles an hour again, 1-1. That's going to set up 2 balls, 1. And that's going to miss inside. Again, 74 miles an hour, 3-1. And down the chute from Clifford, 71 miles an hour is going to fill up the count. And Mitch will chase it. So Little will go down on strikes. Clifford will pick up his second strikeout of the afternoon. We'll bring to the plate for his 4th appearance, Cody Franks. A double to centre, a strikeout and a single to left for Franks this afternoon. That's going to be up over Franks' head, ball 1. 75 miles an hour from Clifford. And big swing there from Franks, 72 miles an hour from Clifford, 1-1. And another swing from Frank, 75 miles an hour from Clifford. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 1 out, top 7. Surely this is going to have to be the end of this game. Yes, concurrence from my panel. That one's on the ground. Morrison with the scoop, and the out will be recorded. So 2 away here now for the Orioles, top 7. Chasing 3 runs, 1 out up their sleeve. Brendan Goddard will step in now for his 4th appearance. A ground out, a double and a walk for Goddard this afternoon. And 75 miles an hour for Clifford. Did it miss up slightly or? Yep, just missed up. 1 ball. And 74 mile an hour right down the middle, 1-1. That one's fired into right field. Coming across and taking the catch is Ryan Reiki, and that will be the end of this game. So it will go the way of the Hawks, 10 runs to 7 in 6.5 innings, and a nice game from both teams. A seesawing event. If you aren't joining us for second and first grade on our stream, we thank you for your support of the Third Gate broadcast, and we wish you and your family from all of us here at the Hawks a safe and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll be back shortly for the first pitch of second grade.